Hi guys, I should have uploaded two videos yesterday. As you may know, I haven't really uploaded all the signs for June 2015 due to personal reasons that I have mentioned in the previous videos. And plus the fact that I really had terrible internet connection as of lately. But hopefully I will be able to finish uploading everything today, if not half of it, and then the rest for tomorrow. So, anyway, this is the June 2015 forecast for Aries. To those who have their sun sign in Aries, rising sign, and wind sign as well. If you don't know your rising and wind sign, please do check it through a birth chart calculator in which you can find on Google by inputting your exact date of birth and time. Again, this is a general reading for all Aries out there. It may or may not resonate with everyone, but please do check my other videos for your moon sign and rising sign for more depth and details on what is to come. So again, Aries, I'm sorry for being delayed in uploading your video. And so yeah, but I have meditated with the cards and the runes for today and a few of my oracle cards. So let's see what's in store for you. So, Aries, there's a sense of you wanting to move forward. There's something that you wanted to do, you wanted to achieve, but in some way there is a sense of as if you're being restricted to do so. It's like you wanted to do something, make an effort in terms of maybe your work or so, but it's not working out as it should, and you might end up with failure and things like that. There could be delay in terms of your finances. There is a sense of lack of fulfillment in that area, and there could be some a bit of frustrations in both of your finances and relationships as well. It could affect in different ways in all Aries out there. But it is telling us to that you have to think of the actions that you take at this present moment as it might affect the future. And there's, I do believe maybe the first week of June, first 2 weeks of June, maybe, there might be some stress with the people that maybe is trying to connect with you from the past. Maybe it's your, maybe you have your families overseas and they are reaching out to you. There could be some kind of frustrations regarding that kind of stuff. Either way, there's some kind of things that you are keep on thinking about that doesn't really lead you anywhere. So, so yeah. It is also the time that you might feel you're very vulnerable. It's as if there's a sense of feeling that you have sacrificed, made effort on certain things, but nothing's really happening. You're not getting anything out of it. And it is also telling here that be careful of every kinds of offers that you are getting because um, you don't know what is the motive of this other person. Um, is this person leading you to the correct path? Or is this person just taking advantage of you? So you maybe have to get on guard on certain people that is surrounding your life right now, especially if these people came from the past, those kinds of stuff. Whatever kinds of change that is coming into your life, there could be endings or some kinds of frustrations that creates a lot of delays for you. It is saying here that you just have to accept things as it is rather than trying to, force things, things to wanting things to make it happen, but it's really, really not going to work no matter what you do. So it's better to just, let things be, let things happen as it is, protect yourself and your social status, and not do anything hasty at all. It's also saying here that for some Aries, though, there could be some indecision to maybe do a move or do a travel. There's a sense of really, really being stuck. You don't know what you should do to move forward. So again, we're going back to the real energy that we are having from most Aries out there. It's the fact that you wanted to do something, but you are unable to do so. You wanted to move forward, but you can't, as if there are boundary issues right here. Something is holding you back. And Aries, this is the time that instead of contemplating that you can't move forward, I think it is a time for you to devise a certain plan on how you can move forward and make a better future for yourself. Despite all the struggles for the month, though, uh, the good thing here is that by the end of the month, things will start to subside. You'll be able to move forward again and be like the Aries that you are, all fiery and stuff. And that is the kind of person you are. And you'll feel protected. Some sort of protection is showering upon you. Maybe you are about to get deceived by someone, then something happens on a later date that you'll just end up thinking that, thank goodness I didn't. Thank goodness something happened. Thank goodness I stopped whatever decision that you are making, because Aries, you tend to be so impulsive. So I think the energy that we have for June is actually working on your favor, even though it might be something that you didn't want to experience. You wanted to always move forward, but the month energy is, kind of making you stop and think. But it's actually a good thing, because whatever delays you are experiencing right now will make sense later on as you find the end result, or as you find how things will pan out by the end of the month. It's all part of the process, and what is to come for you and the following month, and by the end of June. And if we are in a business that or if you're in a business or type of work wherein you need to seal the deal with a client, you might not be able to do so by the earlier weeks of June. But there is a great, great sign that there is some sort of commitment or partnership you will be able to tap on by the end of the month, and this will prove to be a good thing for you, as it will give you a lot of opportunities, more than how it was um, during the first few weeks of the month. Also, by the end of the month, you'll be able to think more clearly. There's a sense of of you being more balanced than usual, and that is really a good thing so far. So yeah, again, there might be some sort of feeling stuck, unable to decide for the month, but I guess it is okay for you not to do anything and just have a wait and see attitude for now. So yeah, so I've picked up three cards for you for the oracle cards that we have, and we have here a cord card, and it says initiation. The other one is a silver brooch, and it says love. The other one is an afame, which says commander of power. So here it's saying how you really it's actually more of a clarification on our the reading that we had. The cord card is initiation. You really want to begin something, you wanted to work on something, you wanted to do something, but maybe something is restricting you to move around, something is restricting you to actually move forward. But again, in another light, there might be some kind of truth that you may want to face, and you might not be able to do anything about it. But the, as they say, the truth sets you free, and you will be able to, to work on the finer details in any kinds of decisions that you make. Once you know all your cards, once you know all the details that you should know, or things that you have gathered during the Mercury retrograde. And the love card that we have here is not really just based on relationships, but it's more telling you that Aries, things have been really frustrating for you right now, but the end result of how things are going to be is for the better good for you. This is something that um, this is something like a blessing in disguise. So um, you shouldn't think negative about it and just expect that, hey, even though that I'm encountering these kinds of delays, I just know that things are going to work out in the end. It's like positive thinking, but it's part of the fact that you're sending loving vibrations to yourself, to the people that you work with, and those kinds of things. The third card we have here is an Athame. An Athame is like a witch tool being used to for magical workings or so by a lot of witchcraft practitioners and witches. Um, and Athame here is saying commander of power. An Athame is something that can protect yourself. It is something that can save you in times of trouble. Uh, the message here is saying that what do you need in your life? It's giving you a sort of reminder of to think about what is working and what is not working. Is someone holding you back? Maybe you have to cut off that person in your life. Maybe it's not being so healthy anymore. Those kinds of things. And there is a sense that you might be feeling helpless, but in reality, you are not helpless at all, Aries. You can free yourself. And this only happens once you really make an action to do so. If there are other peoples that aren't being so good for you, some people that are holding you down, people that are, instead of helping you, just trying to bring you down, make you unsuccessful and all that. You might be forgiving at times, but this time you have to cut away the things and people that are not good for you, Aries. And once you do, you'll be in a much safer you'll be much in a safer place, in a much safer surroundings wherein you can trust yourself, you can manage things according to your will, those kinds of things. Also, anathema can cut away negative energies as well. So it could be also a sign that a sign or a message that is telling every Aries out there that, hey, any kinds of bondage or negative attachment that you have with you right now, it can be removed only if you have the desire to do so. So that's it for the messages that we have for Aries. Any kinds of travel decisions, please wait it out. But regarding with people that are not good for you, that is a time that you might have to make a decision whether to keep them in your life or not, not and not to be in your life anymore for good. Always make sure that the give and take scenario with people that are close to you comes to a um, comes to light. I mean, no one make sure that no one is really taking advantage of you, because if they can take advantage of you in small things, you'll never know when is the time wherein it's going to be dealing with a lot of big important things in your life, and you might lose a lot of things that you might regret later on. So again, always be best to be safe rather than sorry. So think about that, Aries. So yeah, I hope you have resonated with the reading. If not, you can check your moon sign or rising sign as well for more details and how things are going to be for June. So anyway, thank you. Please subscribe, share, thumbs up, or comment below, and see you next month.